One that is deciding to move for it. Acting trying so this act but and then basically moving far away. Acting back. Acting
want. And also, bank account is good, and I feel of belonging somewhere. So let me welcome the regional coordinator to just give us something. Tomorrow they will have some time for them to talk about what is taking place. Otherwise, thank you very much. We thank Centenary for being part of us and making this event moving as we are seeing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening once again. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. My name is Ahmad, call me Adolf Abuma. I'm in charge of sales for Centenary Bank in the Northern region. I'm very glad to be part of the INMSA Association, the president. Is it called? In Musa, right? That one. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving us this opportunity. We've done partnership because, of course, you know, Centenary Bank, we are the leading microfinance bank in Uganda. We do a lot of community engagement and partnerships. And when this association came to us, and we are very glad to be part of it. So my time is very little. They have asked me to mention our tent. As I've already mentioned, we support students. We call it cent evolution. All accounts are start with the word cent, meaning centenary. Cent evolution is an account that we will find on the table there. We only ask for national ID and 5,000, and that account does not attract charges, zero charges, because we know students don't make money. You open it with 5K and it is all that. After opening it, you will move to any bank, any branch, because I understand many of us are coming from across the country. You will move to any branch and get a free ATM. And you use that ATM to get our services across the country. We have the biggest network of agents. Wherever you find an agent, you can put your ATM card and get money. Sorry, wherever you find an agent outlet, agent outlet, you can use the ATM and get money. Then wherever you find an ATM machine, you can use and get money. So please visit on our tent there for Cent Evolution. We have simplified it further. Some of us, especially who are joiners, who are joining campus, you don't have a national ID. As long as you have a NIN number, there is a way we will go to the portal of Lira and get an acknowledgement, and we attach it with a school ID, and we'll be able to open an account. Those who don't have national IDs but have NIN numbers, we shall still find a way of opening you that account. Once again, I mentioned Cent Evolution has zero charges, starts with 5,000 shillings, and it has a free ATM. Tomorrow I will package something for financial literacy. We talk about money. Nobody understands money until we die. You keep learning. We all keep learning. So tomorrow we'll talk more. Today I thought you had little time for me, but I wanted to mention that our tent is open. Someone will be there for throughout today and tomorrow. Please come and visit and ask us all the questions that you want to ask about Centenary Bank. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adolf, and thank you very much. We take back our greetings to them, and thank you very much. I'll continue being partners in this, and we want you to actually help us both in the education. These guys would need a loan. Some of them don't have money. They can apply, and then you attach some collaterals there, maybe where they are.
and the rules stay the same. Mention the letter, mention the answer. You have 1 minute to answer the question. And please maintain silence. If you have any queries, speak to the judges after the whole session, after you guys answering.
So you are welcome to the floor. This must be Soroti University School of Nursing and Midwifery, isn't it? You are representing that school. That's why they call it SAN, isn't it? Soroti University School of Nursing. It's okay, whichever university you're from. Here at home. I welcome all of you back to this second session of our inter-university quiz. And this next session is going to be on biochemistry. The same ground rules still stand. We shall clap after their submissions, not before, and we shall maintain maximum silence. In case of any queries, please, there is a desk that's supposed to handle that. We want to be more transparent, even more than we were before. I know we are transparent, but we want to be more transparent. So please don't think that there is any breach in whatever we are doing. So, okay, are we ready, Soroti? We are ready? Beautiful. Now, let's go to the first question. Which of the following is the major storage form of carbohydrates in the human body? A, glucose, B, starch, C, glycogen, and D, sucrose.
Answer is C, glycogen.
All right, C is the correct answer. Second question. A patient with ketoacidosis, a patient present with ketoacidosis, which of the following metabolic processes is increased? Glycolysis, gluconeogenesis, beta oxidation of fatty acids, and glycogen synthesis.
We are taking A, hemolytic anemia.
A is the correct answer, hemolytic anemia. Question 2. Which vitamin is essential for synthesis of chlorine factor 2, 7, 9, and 10? A, vitamin A, B, vitamin D, C, vitamin E, and D, vitamin K.
We are taking B for vitamin K.
D is the answer. Question 3. A patient with rare cycle disorder presents with hyperammonemia. Which of the following is elevated? A, urea, ammonia, creatinine, and uric acid?
We are taking B, ammonia.
B, ammonia is the correct answer. Your last question. Second last question, I beg your pardon. Which of the following is the major lipoprotein responsible for transferring cholesterol to the peripheral tissues? A, LDL, B, HDL, C, VLDL, D, chylomicrons.
We are taking A for LDL.
A, LDL is the correct answer. Your last question. A patient presents with microcytic hypochromic anemia. Which biochemical abnormality is most likely? A, vitamin B12 deficiency, B, folate deficiency, C, iron deficiency, D, vitamin C deficiency.
We are taking C for iron deficiency.
You are taking C for iron deficiency, which is the correct answer. Silence. Thank you so much, Lira University. Let the next university come to the floor. We received some complaint that number 9, please. Flash number 9. So the complaint was, as the verification goes on, I hope the quiz master is at it, that some people thought that some of us are not nursing and midwifery students here. And so I hope the quiz master later on shall clarify that fact as he does the verification. But if found so, it would be quite unfortunate. I think as the president already said that there are penalties associated to that. But I hope we are all nursing and midwifery students as the participants. Okay, which university is this? Bishop Stewart, welcome to the floor. Please feel at ease. And we start with question 1, right? Which of the following enzyme is elevated in acute pancreatitis? A, alanine aminotransferase, ALT, B, aspartate aminotransferase, AST, C, alkaline phosphatase, ALP, and D, amylase.
Answer is D.
Answer is D, right? Okay, D is the correct answer. But don't forget to mention the word.
Yeah, sorry.
So, question 2, which patient with chronic alcoholism develops thiamine deficiency? Which condition is associated with this? A, pellagra, B, Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, C, SCAVE, and D, beriberi.
Answer is B, Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome.
Okay, correct answer is B, Wanike Kasokoko single. The next question is, which of the following enzyme complexes is the target for cyanide poison in ETS? A, cytochrome A over A3, B, cytochrome B, C1, C, ubiquinone, and then D, complex 4, ATPase synthetase. Sorry, synthase. I know biochemically they're different. Synthase.
Answer is B, complex V ATPase.
Okay. And the correct answer is A, cytochrome A or A3. Enzyme complex 4, not 5. Okay. Next. A patient presents with raised iron gap, metabolic acidosis. Which of the following is a common cause? A, diarrhea, B, renal tubular acidosis, C, diabetic acidosis, and then D, acetozolamide use. Just about a few seconds, you have 20 seconds.
Answer is B, renal tubular acidosis.
Okay, and the correct answer is C, so your response is wrong. Next question. Okay, which of the following protein has the highest concentration in plasma? Which of the following protein has the highest concentration in plasma? A, immunoglobulins, B, albumin, C, fibrinogen, and D, chlorine factors.
Answer is B, albumin.
Okay, let's see the options, and the answer is A, immunoglobulins. Thank you so much. Please, BSU, well done. Thank you so much. Please, there are more sessions to go. Don't be worried. Next university. Albumin, since it is educative, albumin has the highest molecular weight, but not the highest concentration. Never forget that. And I think the highest negative charge, electrical charge. That's why the basement membrane rejects it in the filtration process. This is which university? You're welcome to the floor. Please feel at ease. First question, yes. A patient with phenylketonuria, PKU, has elevated levels of amino acid. Of which amino acid? A, tyrosine, B, tryptophan, C, phenylalanine, and D, methionine.
We are taking C, phenylalanine.
C, phenylalanine is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following is the rate-limiting enzyme in cholesterol synthesis? A, HMG-CoA reductase, B, HMG-CoA synthase, C, acetyl-CoA carboxylase, and D, lipoprotein lipase.
taking HM Giko A reductase A.
HMG reductase A, and that is the correct answer. Third question. A patient with prolonged prothrombin time PT, which of the following vitamin is most likely? A. Retinol. B. Ascorbic acid. C. 125 dihydrocalciferol. D. Tyloquinone. Few seconds to go. You have 20. Now there are less, of course.
We are taking C.
Taking C, 125 dihydrocalciferol, okay? And the correct answer is tyroquinone. Maybe for purposes of education, tyroquinone, vitamin A, 125 dihydrocalciferol, active form of vitamin D, ascorbic acid, vitamin C, and retinol, vitamin A. Don't forget clotting, vitamin K, okay? Next question for Sitema. At what stage, members silence please, don't feel charged. At what stage in the glycolytic pathway is ATP produced? A. Peptopyruvate. B. Glucose 6-phosphate to fructose 6-phosphate. C. 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 1-phosphoglycerate. D. Glucose 6-phosphate to glycerate phosphate. Less than 30 seconds to go.
1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 1-phosphoglycerate C.
Okay, that is C. And the correct answer is peptopyruvate. So, again, for educative purposes, if it was 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 2-phosphoglycerate, but it is 1. I think that's where you got mistaken, isn't it? So remember that always. Okay, let's proceed. A patient with, I think this is the last question. A patient with hyperuricemia develops gout. Which enzyme defect is most commonly associated? A. Glucose 6-phosphatase deficiency. B. Hypoxanthine guanine phosphoriboside transferase. In bracket it is there. Deficiency. Then C. Adenosine deaminase deficiency. And then D. Pyruvate kinase deficiency. Less than 30 seconds to go.
B.
B. And B is the correct answer. Well done, ladies and gentlemen from the CTMA. Gentlemen from the CTMA. Next university. This looks like must. And must win, right? 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 Okay, welcome to the floor. Please feel at ease. Okay, can we start? So which of the following is the active form of vitamin B? A, calciferol, B, igocalciferol, C, calcitro, and D, 25-hydroxy vitamin D.
Our answer is A, cholecalciferol.
Okay, and the other name is calcitro. Okay, thank you for trial. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. A patient presents, members, calm down. A patient presents with metabolic alkalosis. Which of the following is a common cause? A, diarrhea, B, renal failure, C, diabetic ketoacidosis, and D, vomiting.
Our answer is D, vomiting.
Answer is D, vomiting, and this is the correct answer. Well done. Next question. Which of the following is the major nitrogenous waste product in humans? A, C5H4N4O3, B, CO N2H4C, C4H7N3O, then D, NH3.
Our answer is B.
Answer is B. Well done, Usitema. Educative purposes, ammonia. Let's proceed. Next question. Oh. I'm sorry, must. Next question. A patient with hyperlipidemia is started on a statin. Which enzyme do statins inhibit? HMG-CoA reductase, lipoprotein lipase, acetyl-CoA carboxylase, and acyl-CoA cholesterol acetyltransferase.
Our answer is A, HMG-CoA reductase.
Okay, and correct answer is A. Well done. Next question. Which of the following is the major buffer system in blood? A, phosphate buffer system, protein buffer system, bicarbonate buffer system, and D, hemoglobin buffer system. Less than 30 seconds to go.
Our answer is C, bicarbonate buffer system.
Answer is C, bicarbonate buffer system. Let's see, and that's the correct answer. Well done, ladies and gentlemen from MUST. Thank God. I think biochemistry is done. Any other university? Oh, please come on the floor. Last but not least, definitely, right? Okay. You know when you're asking, you feel you have asked very many groups. So I felt like we are now done. On the sixth, so we have, this is the sixth. Okay. So we have 2 more to go. Okay, and this must be the elegant gentleman from Cavalry, right? You are welcome to the floor. Here it is. We start. A patient with maple syrup urine disease has elevated levels of which branched chain amino acids: A. Valine, leucine, isoleucine; B. Phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan; C. threonine, threonine, lysine; D. arginine, ornithine, and then sulfonylurea.
A. Valine, leucine, isoleucine.
Okay, and the correct answer is A. Next question. Which of the following is the precursor of steroid hormones? A. Cholesterol; B. Triglycerides; C. Phospholipids; and D. Fatty acids.
It is A. Cholesterol.
Okay, and the correct answer is A. The next question. A patient presents with a low serum albumin and generalized edema. Which term describes this condition? A. Ascites; B. Anasaka; C. Hypovolemia; and D. Dehydration.
B. Anasaka.
And the correct answer is B. Anasaka. Okay, next question, second last question. Which of the following is the major carbohydrate in milk? A. Glucose; B. Fructose; C. Lactose; and D. Sucrose.
C. Lactose.
And the correct answer is C. For lactose. Next, last question. A patient with lactose intolerance experiences bloating and diarrhea after consuming milk. Which enzyme is deficient? A. Sucrase; B. Maltase; C. Lactase; D. Isomaltase.
C. Lactase.
And the answer is C. Lactase. Okay, well done, the team gentlemen only. Okay, as you congratulate them in low tone voices kindly, so that the others can also process and pass. Are we set to start? Start? Okay. Which of the following is the normal fasting blood glucose range in milligrams per deciliter? A. 50 to 70, B. 70 to 100, C. 100 to 140, and D. 140 to 180.
Answer is B. 70 to 100.
Answer is B. 70 to 100 is the correct answer. Next question. A patient presents with low HDL cholesterol levels. Which condition is associated? A. High increased risk of atherosclerosis; B. Decreased risk of atherosclerosis; C. Increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke; and D. Decreased risk of myocardial infarction.
Answer is A. Increased risk of atherosclerosis.
Answer is A. Increased risk of atherosclerosis. The correct response. Next question. Which of the following is the coenzyme form of niacin or vitamin B3? A. NAD plus; B. FAD; C. Coenzyme A; and D. thiamine pyrophosphate. Less than 30 seconds to go. Answer is A, NAD class, which is the correct response. Next question. A patient with chronic kidney disease has a low serum calcium and high serum phosphate. Which hormone is deficient? A, parathyroid hormone, PTH, B, calcitonin, and D, vitamin D, and then D, aldosterone.
Answer is A, parathyroid hormone.
I beg your pardon on your response. Calm down, members. I just beg the pardon on their response. Yeah. It's okay. So it's okay. Just beg pardon on their response. Yeah. So it seems that our response to that question is inappropriate. That's why I asked for their pardon, so that the judges can take note, and we are going to clarify as to whether that's the correct response. Let's pass the question back for the judges, please. We can proceed to the last question for UCU. Which of the following is the major intracellular cation? A, sodium, B, alright, C, calcium, and D, potassium. Answer is D, potassium, and that's the correct response. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen from UCU. And the judges will give you response to your question that you have not known whether it is correct response or not in a few minutes as they look up for it.
The answer is
If I may just read towards the question again. The question was, a patient with chronic kidney disease has a low serum calcium and a high serum phosphate. Which hormone is deficient? Now, our friends from UCU chose the answer as A, which was parathyroid hormone. Okay? But the correct answer is actually D. Are we together? Yes? Yes, the correct answer is C, vitamin D. Now, yes? Yes, okay. When we go to that, the question was hormone, right? So in a way it was misleading. But unfortunately, listen. It is not an issue of debating with the judges. We are giving you the judgment. Are we together? So, on the event, these are the quiz rules. On the event that the question which in this case was actually vitamin D, then you would have been awarded the point. But on the event that the question is wrongly said, and then you also chose the wrong answer, you still lose the point. Are we together? So for this case, UCU doesn't get the point. Thank you. For the rest of the complaints, please bring to the query section.
Let me say this, okay? Does someone have Guyton? Actually, vitamin D is a hormone. Cholecalciferol is a hormone synthesized by the kidneys. That's why this question is saying a patient with chronic kidney disease, meaning that it's targeting the endocrine wall of the kidneys. Therefore, there is low synthesis of calciferol, which is supposed to activate vitamin D. Therefore, they have vitamin D deficiency. Eventually, which will affect calcium absorption. Do we get it? Please, we need to proceed.
Silence, silence. Silence. He has a question. I want us to go on a level of fairness. Nobody should be disgruntled. Yes. Please record your argument. We shall pay attention to it after we are done. Okay? Thank you. We are just going to proceed. But we are going to pay attention. We shall come back to that matter. No problem. It is important, and we shall, if in case we find you right, we shall give you the point. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, dear judges. I know these situations can be hypercharged, as you mentioned earlier. I was actually expecting the opposite. After having a heavy meal, which was very sumptuous, we tend to relax a bit. I'm shocked you are still hyper. However, as we have had the roles, you are a team of 10. Since you're a team of 10, of course, there will be queries. When there are queries, one of your members will approach the desk and then speak to the faculty who are handling queries, and then that concern will be addressed. However, the rest of us will move on, and if the query we feel is not addressed, we agree this is a 2-day event, yes? So that concern will still come up, and it will be addressed. So I beg that we move on as your query is being handled. So let's move on to the next team.
Thank you so much. Muni, you're welcome to the floor. Please, hope you're relaxed enough. Now we can proceed, right? Good. First question for Muni. A patient presents with hypoglycemia, hepatomegaly, and seizures. Which glycogen storage disease is most likely? A. Von Breaker's disease, B. Pompe disease, C. MC Aldez disease, and then D. Corey's disease.
The answer is D, Corey's disease.
Okay. And the correct answer is von Breaker's disease, type 1. And there is a note for you there. Let's proceed to the next question. So your response is inappropriate. It's not correct. On top of the penalty, don't forget. So, Muni again, the second question. Which of the following is the primary function of pentose phosphate pathway? A. ATP production, B. Production of NADPH and ribose 5 phosphate, and then C. Fatty acid effects, and then D. Gluconeogenesis.
The answer is B, production of NADPH and ribose 5 phosphate.
Okay, answer is B, and the correct answer is B indeed. Okay. Next question for Moon. A patient with glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, G6PD deficiency, develops hemolytic anemia after taking certain drug. Which of the following is deficient? A. NADPH production, B. ADP production, C. Glucogen synthesis, and D. Fatty acid oxidation. Less than 30 seconds to go.
The answer is B, ATP production.
Okay. And the answer is A, net pH production. Okay. Next question. Your response is wrong. So which of the following, members silence kindly, which of the following is the rate limiting enzyme in fatty acid synthesis? A, acetyl-CoA carboxylase, B, fatty acid synthase, and C, HMB-CoA reductase, and D, lipoprotein lipase.
The answer is A, acetyl-CoA carboxylase.
Okay, the answer is acetyl-CoA carboxylase. Okay. The last question for you. A patient presents with pellagra characterized by dermatitis, diarrhea, and dementia. Which vitamin deficiency is responsible? A, B1 thiamine, B, B2 riboflavin, C, vitamin B3 niacin, and then D, vitamin B6 pyridoxine.
The answer is D, vitamin B6.
Okay, and the correct answer is niacin, vitamin B3 for pellagra. Thank you so much, gentlemen and ladies from Lira University. I think this closes up our round of biochemistry series of questions or quizzes. Those of you who felt that you have not performed your best, please don't give up, okay? There are more series to come. The last preclinical is going to be microbiology, and then you have more clinical quizzes tomorrow. Just pull up the socks, you can actually catch up. So don't feel demoralized. Biochemistry, sometimes biochemistry makes it a bit hard, but it's actually, don't worry, tomorrow is another session. I want to hand the mic over to the judge to clarify a few issues.
Yes, good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Just to calm down the emotions in the room, it is okay for you to, usually we expect grievances, but as a piece of advice, if you have the grievance, note it, don't dwell on the grievance. Reason being, when you dwell on the grievance, you lose focus for the next round. So you end up in an emotional state, then now you start missing questions here and there. So just know there is a place where you have a grievance, forget it for now, we focus, finish, then you come back. Are we together? That way you'll have a better performance than dwelling on the complaint, okay? So we're going to note your complaints, we shall review thoroughly and give you the best outcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to add my voice to welcome you all back from the previous session. I do not know if you need a 1 minute break after this specific round, because clearly it was the lecturer's time to shine and not ours. However, I would like to call the 8 members from the different universities to come and pick the question, the numbers.
Soroto University number 3. Cover number 7. Uganda Christian University number 6. Mbarara number 2. Lira University number 1. Mustawa University number 4. University number 8.
University. Bishop Stewart University, number 5.
Okay, please let us try to maintain some silence as we prepare for the last round of the day. I would like to invite Lira University to come and take the podium.
So Mr. Didan here is going to shine. Since the MC says it's about shining, which I don't think so. But I must clarify that it's an educative session, yeah? Ideally, we would give someone statement about the wrong responses you give for your learning. Only that time is not there. So it's not about shining. And I'm not a lecturer, by the way, I'm a quiz master. Yeah? I'm not a lecturer or whatsoever, a faculty member. I'm a quiz master, and you're addressing me wrong, right? Yes, okay. Over to Mr. Didan.
Okay, thank you. Let's be patient as we wait for the projector to display. It's time for the machine to shine. It has said no. Until I say so, you're not starting. But we can review a few pointers. The gentleman from the bank section said, you can open the bank account with just 5K. But he forgot to tell us an important detail. He said you open, you get an ATM card, you can withdraw money. But money has to be there first. So first put money there before you run to the ATMs to withdraw it. And I know students have money. Students make phone calls and money appears. So we know those accounts should be filled. Eh? And I trust people are widening their gazes today. Those from Cavalry have seen some possible friends from here, from Lango. So they will go and speak about the other Lango ladies really challenged us. Oh, the machine is back. That story will be continued later. Let's have the first question. Which of the following is the causative agent of tuberculosis? A. Mycobacterium leprae. B. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. C. Mycobacterium avium. D. Mycobacterium bovis.
We are taking B for microbacterium tuberculosis.
Correct answer is B, microbacterium tuberculosis. Question 2. A patient presents with rice water stool. Which bacterium is the most likely cause? A. Salmonella typhi, Shigella dysentery, Vibrio cholerae, and lastly, Escherichia coli.
We are taking C for Vibrio cholerae.
Correct answer is C, Vibrio cholerae. Question 3. Which malaria parasite is responsible for the most severe form of malaria in Uganda? A. Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium ovale, Plasmodium malariae, Plasmodium falciparum.
We are taking D for Plasmodium falciparum.
Correct. D is the answer. A gram stain of sputum shows gram-positive cocci in chains. Which organism is most likely? A. Staphylococcus aureus, B. Streptococcus pneumoniae, C. Neisseria meningitidis, D. Klebsiella pneumoniae.
We are taking B for strep pneumoniae.
Correct answer is B. Streptococcus pneumoniae. Last question for Lira University. Which virus is the most common cause of viral gastroenteritis in children under 5 years in Uganda? A. Rotavirus, B. Virus, C. Norovirus, D. Astrovirus. Please silence.
We are taking A for rotavirus.
Correct answer is A. Thank you, Lira University. Let's have the second university. University number 2. This is must. Let's listen. Question 1. A patient presents with a painless genital ulcer and inguinal lymphadenopathy. Which organism is the most likely cause? A. Treponema pallidum, B. Haemophilus ducreyi, C. Chlamydia trachomatis, D. Herpes simplex virus.
A for Treponema pallidum.
Correct answer is A. Treponema pallidum. Question 2. Which of the following is a vector for malaria transmission? Aedes aegypti, Anopheles gambiae, Culex rhinophysaxtus, Glossina morsitans. Less than 30 seconds left.
A for Aedes Egypt. A for Aedes Egypt.
A. Correct answer is B. And of this gambit, your response is wrong. Please, let's maintain silence. Next question. A patient with HIV/AIDS develops a cough and fever. Sputum smear shows acid-fast bacilli. Which organism is most likely? A. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. B. Mycobacterium avium complex. C. Nocardia asteroides. C. Rhodococcus equi.
A for Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
Correct answer is A. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Which of the following is a gram-negative diplococcus that causes meningitis and septicemia? A. Streptococcus pneumoniae. B. Haemophilus influenza type B. C. Neisseria meningitidis. D. Listeria monocytogenes.
C for Neisseria meningitidis.
Correct answer is C for Neisseria meningitidis. Last question. A child presents with a barking cough and respiratory stridor. Which virus is the most common cause? A. Respiratory syncytial virus, parainfluenza virus, influenza virus, adenovirus.
A for RSV.
A for RSV. Correct answer is B, parainfluenza virus. So your response is wrong. Thank you. Let's have the third university. Please, let us be orderly. So let's have question 1. Which bacterium is the most common cause of bacterial meningitis in neonates? A. Neisseria meningitidis. B. Streptococcus pneumoniae. Group B. Streptococcus. And D. Listeria monocytogenes.
D. Listeria monocytogenes.
Correct answer is C. Group B. Streptococcus. Please silence. Question 2. A patient with a urinary catheter develops fever and cloudy urine. Urine culture shows gram-negative rods that are lactose fermenting on McConkey agar. Which organism is most likely? A. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. B. Proteus mirabilis. E. Escherichia coli. D. Klebsiella pneumoniae.
C for E. coli.
Correct answer is C for Escherichia coli. Question 3. Which of the following is a fungal infection commonly associated with HIV/AIDS in Uganda? A. Aspergillus fumigatus. B. Candida albicans. C. Cryptococcus neoformans. D. Histoplasma capsulatum.
C for Cryptococcus neoformans.
Thank you. Correct answer is C. Cryptococcus neoformans. Question 4. A patient presents with a bull's eye rash after a tick bite. Which spiral sheet is a causative agent? A. Borrelia recurrentis, Borrelia burgdorferi, Leptospira interrogans, Treponema pallidum.
It is B for Borrelia. That one.
Okay, correct answer is B. Last question. Which of the following is the causative agent of typhoid fever? A. Salmonella enterocytosis. B. Salmonella typhi. C. Shigella flexneri. D. Campylobacter jejuni.
B for Salmonella typhi.
Correct answer is B. Salmonella typhi. Thank you. University number 4. Okay, let's listen to Bustema. Question 1. A child presents with a grayish-white pseudomembrane in the throat. Which bacterium is the most likely cause? A. Streptococcus pyogenes. B. Corynebacterium diphtheria. C. Bordetella pertussis. D. Haemophilus influenza type B. Now 30 seconds.
We are taking
C. Correct answer is B. Corynebacterium diphtheria. So you're wrong. Question 17. Which hepatitis virus is transmitted through the fecal oral route? A. Hepatitis B virus. B. Hepatitis C virus. C. Hepatitis A virus. D. Hepatitis B virus.
We are taking A, hepatitis B. We are taking C, hepatitis A.
Please give them time.
C, hepatitis A.
Correct answer is C. Hepatitis A. Please maintain silence.
Please. Someone whispered. I heard it. The first time they got a wrong answer, but someone whispered and listen. It was somewhere here. No, that one is done. We are not going to talk about it. I'm telling them that the next subsequent thing, we don't want noise. We don't want talking. By the way, even if you are the winner, the university, we can disqualify you. At the backdrop of these things here, you have that extensors or are not doing internship. So what are we using for? What is our use here? So these are some of the supplementary that we have, so that we can have something. We're just like having something to know whether we are understanding things. Here, it's just cross-friendly fire. It's cross-friendly fire. We want to get ourselves, are we there to the standard? So eliminate that, and if anyone actually makes noise. For me, I was trained in the seminary. And when we say yes, it is yes. I will push you out, you go out. And we don't want INMSA where people will come and make noise. Oh, you are nurses, you have some professional ethics in which you are supposed to want to speak, to listen. If you keep doing like this, even the patient, you are going even to give the patient wrong drug. Yes, when you make like that. So give those guys to have time. We are not going to discuss about what has happened. That's the answer. So anyone who is going to make noise because they are still there, they still have their time. So let us minimize talking and thinking that your time is going to come and shine. Let them shine. Yes? Is it okay? Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on. A patient with a deep wound develops tetanus. Which organism is responsible? A. Clostridium botulinum. B. Clostridium tetani. C. Clostridium perfringens. D. Clostridium difficile.
We are taking B, Clostridium tetani.
Correct answer is B. Clostridium tetani. Second last, which of the following is the vector for African trypanosomiasis? A. Anopheles mosquito. B. Aedes mosquito. C. Glossina. D. Simulina. You have 20 seconds.
We are taking C, Glossina.
Correct answer is C. Next and the last question. A patient presents with a honey-colored clustered skin lesion. Which bacterium is the most likely cause? A. Staphylococcus aureus. B. Streptococcus pyogenes. C. Both A and B. D. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. You have 30 seconds.
We are going with A, Staphylococcus.
Correct answer is C, both A and B. That was your last question. Let's have the Faith University. Okay, let's have the first question for this group. Which of the following is a gram-negative rod that produces a blue-green pigment and is associated with wound infections in burns? A. Escherichia coli. B. Klebsiella pneumoniae. C. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. D. Proteus mirabilis. 30 seconds to go.
D. Proteus virus.
Your answer is D. Correct answer is C. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Question 2. Please, let's observe some silence. A patient with HIV presents with white card-like plaques on the oral mucosa. Which fungal organism is most likely? A. Candida albicans. B. Cryptococcus nymphomans. C. Aspergillus fumigatus. D. Histoplasma capsulatum.
A. Candida albicans.
Correct answer is A. Candida albicans. Which of the following is a causative agent of whooping cough? A. Bordetella pertussis. B. Bordetella parapertussis. C. Mycoplasma pneumoniae. D. Chlamydia pneumoniae.
A. Bordetella pertussis.
Correct answer is A. Bordetella pertussis. Second last question. A patient presents with blood diarrhea and fecal leukocytes. Which bacterial genus is most likely? A. Vibrio. B. Shigella. C. Salmonella. D. Campylobacter.
B. Shigella.
Correct answer is B. Shigella. Last question. Which of the following is a vector for onchocerciasis? A. Anopheles mosquito. B. Aedes mosquito. C. Glossina. D. Simulium.
D. Simuli.
Correct answer is D. Let's have group 6. That is UCU. Please, let's listen to them. Question 1. A patient presents with a painless, firm, nodular skin lesion that ulcerates and is caused by a Mycobacterium ulcerans. What is this condition called? A. Leprosy. B. Tuberculosis cutis. C. Buruli ulcer. D. Cutaneous anthrax. Correct answer is C. Buruli ulcer.
Which of the following is a DNA virus that causes chicken pox and shingles? A. Herpes simplex virus type 1, herpes simplex virus type 2, varicella zoster virus, Epstein-Barr virus. You have 30 seconds.
Answer is A. Herpes simplex virus type 1.
Okay. Correct answer is C. Varicella zoster virus. Question number 3. A gram stain of cerebrospinal. Can we listen? A gram stain of cerebrospinal fluid shows gram-negative diplococci. Which organism is most likely? A. Streptococcus pneumoniae. B. Neisseria meningitidis. C. Haemophilus influenza type B. D. Listeria monocytogenes.
Answer is B. Neisseria meningitidis.
Correct answer is B. Neisseria meningitidis. Second last question. Which of the following is the causative agent of leprosy? A. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. B. Mycobacterium leprae. C. Mycobacterium avium complex. D. Mycobacterium ulcerans.
Answer is B. Mycobacterium leprae.
Correct answer is B. Last question. A patient presents with fever, severe headache, and a rash that starts on the wrists and ankles and spreads centrally. Which rickettsial disease is most likely? A. Query fever. B. Typhus fever. C. Rocky Mountain spotted fever. D. Ehrlichiosis fever. You have 28 seconds.
Answer is C. Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Correct answer is C. Let's have university number 7. This is Kabale University. Let's have the first question. Which of the following is the causative agent of amoebic dysentery? 1. A. Giardia lamblia. B. Entomoeba histolica. C. Cryptosporidium paravam, D. Balantidum coli.
B. Entamoeba historica.
Correct answer is B. Entamoeba historica. Question 2. A patient presents with a chronic cough, fever, and night sweats. Sputum smear is negative for acid-fast bacilli, but culture grows a non-tuberculous mycobacterium. Which is most common is in HIV? A. Mycobacterium avium complex. B. Mycobacterium kansasi. C. Mycobacterium fortuitum. D. Mycobacterium abscessus. You have 20 seconds.
A. Mycobacterium avium complex.
Correct answer is A. Mycobacterium avium complex. Question 3. Which of the following is the most common cause of neonatal conjunctivitis or ophthalmia neonatorum? A. Neisseria gonorrhoeae. B. Chlamydia trachomatis. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. herpes simplex virus. You have 30 seconds.
B. Chlamydia trachomatis.
Correct answer is B. Chlamydia trachomatis. Second last question. A patient presents with fever. Please silence. A patient presents with fever, hepatosplenomegaly, and pancytopenia. Bone marrow biopsy shows a mastigotes. Which parasite is responsible? A. Plasmodium falciparum. B. Trypanosoma brucei. C. Leishmania donovani. D. Toxoplasma gondii. You have 30 seconds.
C. Leishmania donovani.
Correct answer is C. Leishmania donovani. Last question. Which of the following is the most common cause of community-acquired pneumonia in adults? A. Mycoplasma pneumoniae. B. Streptococcus pneumoniae. C. Haemophilus influenzae. D. Chlamydia pneumoniae.
B. Streptococcus pneumoniae.
Correct answer is B. Streptococcus pneumoniae. Let's receive the last university. The last for today, Moni for microbiology. Are we ready? Okay, let's have question 1. A patient presents with a painless genital ulcer and inguinal bubbles that rupture. Which organism is the most likely cause? A. Treponema pallidum. B. Haemophilus ducreyi. C. Chlamydia trachomatis. D. Klebsiella granulomatis.
A. Treponema pallidum.
Correct answer is C. Chlamydia trachomatis. Which of the following is the vector for yellow fever? A. Anopheles gambiae. B. Aedes aegypti. C. Culex quinoefasciatus. D. Glossina moscirtans. You have 30 seconds.
B.
Correct answer is B. Question 3. A patient presents with a sore throat, fever, and a sandpaper-like rash. Which bacterium is the most likely cause? A. Streptococcus pyogenes. B. Staphylococcus aureus. C. Corynebacterium diphtheria. D. Acantobacterium hemolyticum.
A. Pyogenes.
Correct answer is A. Streptococcus pyogenes. Second last question. Which of the following is a helicobacterium that causes peptic ulcer disease? Campylobacter jejuni. B. Helicobacter pylori. C. Vibrio cholerae. D. Salmonella typhi.
B. Helicobacter pylori.
Answer is B. Helicobacter pylori. Lastly, a patient presents with fever, severe myalgia, and conjunctival suffusion. Which spirochete is associated with this condition? A. Borrelia burgdorferi. Treponema pallidum. C. Leptospiria interrogans. D. Borrelia recurrentis. You have 30 seconds.
D. Borrelia recurrentis.
Correct answer is C. Leptospirea interrogans. Thank you. Let's clap for all the universities. Let me take back the microphone to the MC.
Just 1 minute before the MC comes in to give us how the next session is going to flow. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate you upon this first session of quiz. How do you feel about it? Yes? Do you feel curious, anxious, confused? What is your feeling? Are you lost in there? Malaria? Yes, what is the problem? Okay, I understand it's not easy. Even if I was the one there, trust me, I would come shivering, right? But like many speakers have said, this is a friendly match. Whoever wins, we win, and whoever loses, we lose together. And that's the spirit that we should have from here. Now, I have had questions, or rather, concerns from people, somehow saying that some of these questions are not fairly distributed. Yeah, some people are getting easy questions, but I want to say this in the spirit of the quiz masters. These questions were sent from the Association of Graduate Nurses and Midwives of Uganda. We do not have any. Some of us are also seeing these questions actually from here, meaning that maybe if we had the chance to actually say it, maybe it will be a different story. Like I felt biochemistry was very simple, physiology too simple, but I had no, authority to change unless they have okayed us. And therefore, we don't have prior knowledge about the questions. Then two, we don't know who is actually going to take the first set of questions. That's why we do the random sampling. You understand? For example, each one of you has equal chances, if maybe there are difficult sets of questions, to difficult sets of questions and to easy sets of questions. Because we are randomly sampling who comes number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on and so forth. So do not feel that you have given up unless you don't pray well that for you always land on difficult questions, if they are there anyway. Yeah? So pray well that you have that ground leveled for you. Last but not least, I want to take this opportunity Okay, before that last bit of it, I say not hear from the judges. You want us to? Okay, that's going to be done. So I was saying that last but not least, I want to take this opportunity once again to thank you for participating in this quiz activity. I can really see very, very bright mind and confident nurses and midwives in the future. You guys should clap for yourselves. Honestly, if I was the one there, I don't know. But I'm seeing people giving answers. Within a second, answer is B for what bright or what banana, I don't know. And I'm like, wow, I wish I was like them in my time. Unfortunately, I am in my time already. Thank you so much. I want to give the MC the microphone back.
Thank you very much, the quiz master, for that communication. Guys, give yourself the largest round of applause. You deserve it.
Is the Muni team, you had a concern on this question 36. We want to hear from you. One of the representatives who wrote the note. What was the correct answer again?
We chose A.
Someone chose A. So we're going to just have a few minutes of reviewing the complaints that you have presented, and then we shall give the feedback on each of the complaints raised. Thank you. We shall also give you a summary of today's results so that you know how to prepare better for tomorrow and you gear up for a more exciting session tomorrow. So just give us a few minutes and then we shall be up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the adjudicators. So next on the agenda, we are supposed to have networking and departure at will. So I'm going to take you through the rest of the program that is not indicated here because it's purely student-led. We are going to have, from here, we are meant to have a tour of the university. Of course, not the whole of it, but we are going to tour the faculty that is the other side, as you'll be informed, the education faculty, medicine faculty, LDC, that side, and we are meant to walk on foot because we are pushing for exercise among healthcare professionals. We know that you came with vehicles, but it is better that you walk. It will even give you more time to socialize with each other. And then, when you come back from there, we are going to meet here, and then we go to our faculty, the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, where we shall also have a brief tour, and then we shall have the campfire. The campfire is obviously you can clap. The campfire, please feel free to come. The next course units are just mental health nursing and medical surgical nursing. You will shine. Please come for the campfire. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of fun music. There's going to be goat roasting. It's okay for the Catholics not to come because today is Friday. And you're not allowed to eat meat. But if you've not been fasting, it's okay, God will understand. So feel free to come. The goat is quite big. You're going to enjoy yourselves. There's going to be OD, there's going to be fun activities, fun games for you to network and socialize, and maybe get interesting answers from your friends. They might even give you some answers for mental health, nursing, and medical surgical nursing. So other than that, or after the campfire, which I'm not sure when it will end, you shall then depart to your accommodations. Yes. So departure is at will. After the campfire, you can then get back to your accommodations in order to read and to sleep. So there are lists going around. I'm sure you've seen them, where you're writing the names of your participants, the 10 of them who have been answering the questions, and those who are to answer tomorrow. Please make sure that if you're a participant, make sure your name is on that list. It is just for registering and to make sure that it's like taking attendance. So please register your name. And then we request all the team leaders from the 8 universities to stay behind for a brief communication. All for coming today. Thank you for your active participation. It has been a wonderful day. Thank you for laughing at my jokes. Thank you for answering all questions promptly. Thank you for the discipline, except for the few areas where you've been lacking. I hope we do better tomorrow. Yeah. So for now, we are going to wait for the judges for their communication towards the queries that you raised and any information they're going to give us. Thank you very much. In the meantime, the DJ can give us something to ease the tension that is in the room.
Now which kind life way I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commas, comma. Original no be parody. You know fit clear for your memory. Whether now winter or summer, I did Papa just start now. Living life, see my fire burning bright within the inside me. Smally way they mighty, they never know I color. Do the move fine, check and balance everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. And the deal on my logo, who are friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to so. I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love. Stability on bono. Everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion. Things happen inside life. Try to make I live my life. Dreams come true. If not fight the fight, make you no go tired. They go. Fire they go, you need to put your body and soul. Leave your worries alone. I just start now, living life. See my fire burning bright within the inside me. Smally way they mighty, they never know I balance. Do the move fine, check and balance everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. And the deal on guy logo, more friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to so. I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love. Stability on bono. Everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion. This kind of life I never see. I carry God so I fear nothing. Increase in the Listen, she's on, she brings my memories home, oh yeah. She's on, she brings my memories home, oh yeah. He's on, he brings my memories home, oh yeah.
audible to everyone at the back, right?
How did you hear him then? Did you hear him?
You must have had I think those who know me, my name is Patrick Isa, and I'm a teaching assistant attached to Solution University. I've also been practicing in my internship. I've been covering Faro, and I've also been Faro. I've visited quite a number of places, so I'm familiar with some places. Those who are not out there touch. Also, the other members of the INMSA, I personally I think the other big participated is one we get as where I managed to be the best participant that particular one, which was highly contested. I had a lot of home advantage and I did utilize it. So I've had quite an experience from participating in quizzes. I also participated in the national quiz that was held by UNFPA on MBS, where we unfortunately defeated, I think, on the quarterfinals, if I remember very well, against IU. So I have quite an experience as a quiz participant, and today I'm privileged to sit on the adjudicator's desk. So you can be sure in football they say the best referees are those who have played quiz before. The fact that I've been in a quiz, I've been in a position where you are panicking, I am in a very good place to make the right judgments. So I want to say thank you to all of you for your cooperation, for the level of discipline that you exhibited. At least nobody fought, nobody stormed out, no one slapped the other, and nobody cried. So it was a good one, and I think we can say from the quizzes that I've held so far, today has been a better one compared to all the previous episodes. Let me give you a previous episodes have been marked by claims of cheating and all that, but many of us can agree that there is a very good level of fairness, so we should foment again the organizing. Now, on the first part, we received complaints, which we should respond to, and let me just start with a few that came through to our desk. The most recent was one by Moody University on the issue of microbiology type of question statistics. I would have preferred that we project it just like we have a review, but since power is off, I'll just take through the question again. So the question statistics was saying the patient presents with a painless genital ulcer and inguinal bubbles that rupture. Are we together? The patient is presenting with what? With two things. A painless genital ulcer and inguinal bubbles, and not just ordinary inguinal bubbles, that rupture is also key. Then the deep part of the question was, which organism is the most likely cause? So according to our presentation here, the correct answer was C, which was chlamydia trachomatis, which is also not actually the correct answer. But Moon University went for option A, which was Phonema pallida, which is also not the correct answer. And the most correct answer was option B, that was Klebsiella granulomatis. Why? So the presentation of the patient that we saw is more consistent with the Klebsiella granulomatis, also known as Klebsiella, also called Jonopanosis, if you have heard of it from your microbiology. Reason being, the key features we talked of here, one is the painless genital ulcer, usually different and so forth. So when the painless genital ulcer, which can be in syphilis, okay? You can also see it in some cases of chlamydia. Then we had inguinal bubbles, which can also happen in what? In syphilis, right? But the key word was inguinal bubbles that rupture. The inguinal bubbles in syphilis do not usually rupture. Where the inguinal bubbles usually rupture is in Klebsiella granulomatis, making it the most correct answer. So it is unfortunate that we option C was the wrong answer, but equally we didn't get the wrong answer. For you rightfully not get the correct answer in that case. Are we together? I hope that is well understood. Thank you. Then the other complaint was raised by, let me just read it here. I think it was UCU, right? UCU with the complaint. And let me just make a question by UCU. So for UCU, the question was question 34, and that should have been biochemistry, which was where the question saying a patient with chronic kidney disease has a low serum calcium, okay? A low serum calcium and a high serum phosphate. Those are very key in this question. Then the main part will say which hormone is